is doing a 30-day thing of favor.
Yes, yes.
If you're not amen on his line and watching those, amen, you ought to watch them. He's doing 30 days, one in the morning and one in the afternoon.
That's right.
That's really almost 60-some lessons on favor. Somebody say amen? And guess what he said favor is? People using their power, ability, and their influence to help you. When he said that, boy, I'm going to jump out of my seat. I said, he's breathing every day for kingdom prosperity, right?
Amen.
And here he is teaching to the nation. Somebody say amen, to the world.
Amen.
About what favor is.
Yes.
And we quote it every Sunday, praise God. All we asking for, sister and brother Evan, is favor.
Yes.
When you do what God asked you to do this word in Luke 6:31, you are saying, Father, I want your favor.
Yes.
Treat others the same way you want them to treat you.
Amen.
Give God a hand praise in here. Amen. In Ephesians 6:1, praise God, verses 1 through 3, we're talking about family relationship. Now, many times this could be talking about children, your parent-children relationship. But also, it's talking about spiritual parents and spiritual children relationship too.
Amen.
Twofold lesson. Are y'all feeling it?
Uh-huh.
All right. Look what it says here in Ephesians. Now Ephesians, if you want to learn about how to treat people, treat your children, how children should be acted, how you should act towards your children, read the book of Ephesians. These are people who were part of the Apostle Paul's church that he started in Ephesus. And throughout Ephesians, amen, Paul is telling his church, he wrote a letter to them, giving them divine instructions how to talk to their family members, specifically their children. And also, I found out, as I studied this, amen, that it's for pastors and leaders how they to treat those in their church. For it really bugs me when pastors, amen, apostles and leaders in the church start thinking they are small dictators. And they have their own little kingdom. They take God's church, God's people, and think they are kings over God's people. They are no longer leaders, they are dictators. Leaders also must study the Word of God and how to treat the people of God in their churches. Somebody say amen. It is our responsibility as leaders how to treat the people in the church. And stop all this bullying people in the name of the Lord. It doesn't make you any greater than anybody else. You can be held accountable. You can't stand before God and say, God, I didn't know. But God said, you do what? Study to do what?
You make yourself approved.
Right to do what?
By the word.
That way you won't be ashamed. Somebody say amen?
Amen.
You don't realize not only you're shaming yourself, but you're shaming people in the church. Because somebody's going to read it.
Yeah.
And somebody, Sister Taylor, going to realize that ain't God.
Amen.
I don't care who you are. I ain't stupid. Somebody say amen?
Amen.
Amen. That ain't God.
Amen.
All right, let's get in here. Look what it says. Children, obey your parents in the Lord. That is accept their what? Guidance and discipline as who? His representatives. Somebody say amen? Now this is talking about children. Amen. He started off right about people in the church, your spiritual parents. Are y'all feeling me? Anytime you birth somebody in, they become your spiritual parents. They help you in whatever area of your life. Must say amen? Obey your parents in the Lord. That is, accept their guidance and discipline as who? God's representatives. Somebody say amen? For this is right. Amen? For obedience teaches wisdom and self-discipline. For obedience, when you are obedient, you are learning wisdom and self-discipline. Have you ever met somebody that's totally out of control? And you ever had children that's out of control? Have you ever had children that's so out of control. You wonder if that's your child. Lord, I don't know what happened. I don't know what they're going through. Lord, is Rick really my child? Have you anybody ever wondered if that's your child? You be like, I don't know where I went wrong. I don't know what they really did wrong. I don't know what happened to them. I see some of y'all starting going, ooh, Jesus. Amen. All right, now, then it says, honor, esteem, value, or precious honor your father and your mother, and be respectful to who? To them. This is the first commandment with a promise. A lot of other commandments that God gave, there were 9 commandments that God first gave to the people. Somebody say amen. They came with either life or death situation. This was the only promise that came with what? A promise attached to it.
Yes.
Somebody say amen.
Amen.
Amen. So that it may be well with you, and that you may have a long what? Life where?
On the earth.
Many young folk and children, life have been cut short because they would never respect nor honor their parents. Well, you don't know my parents. They wasn't all this, they wasn't all that. It never got into that, did it? It never allows you to justify any of the stuff you say. Somebody say amen? Honor and respect them. I'm not saying how they are. I'm not saying who they are or what they are about. But it says you honor and you respect them.
Amen.
You're not doing it for their sake. You're doing it for your sake.
Yes.
I never forget when my brother had my 2 older nieces, Elaine and Gina. Amen. They died in their 20s. Amen. Mm-hmm. And then I have 3 more nieces. Amen. And then my last one, Gina, amen, at her funeral. And I was there, I preached her eulogy. Amen. My 3 younger nieces, they came to me, Uncle Lewis, said, they was in tears, said, are we going to die too at an early age? Said, we're so scared, we worried. Because they died. Am I saying that? Amen. One with the doctor appointment never came out of the doctor's office. Died. Amen. And they were scared. And so I took them at the eulogy. I addressed them on that issue in front of everybody. The place was packed out. I quoted them to Ephesians 6:1. And that removed the tears. That even though their mom and dad had separated, praise God, but they honor and respect. I said, no matter what they're going through, no matter what your spirit, amen, respect them. And this will break. This will comfort your mind. This will give you peace of mind. And this got bring it to them. And the tear they had in the fear that they had of themselves, praise God, it dissipated. I gave them the secret. I gave them the knowledge, amen, of how to overcome this fear. And now, even though their parents, last time we was together, when the baby niece, when she graduated, what's that school? Fisk University there in Nashville, Tennessee. We were all together. Even though my brother and his wife, and they were separated, but they all got along.
Amen.
And they honored both of their parents, regardless they were separated, regardless, amen. God honored them, and God has been a blessing in their existence. Are y'all feeling me here?
Amen.
They come with a promise. And if you obey and you bless, amen, even your spiritual parents in the Lord, amen, praise God, amen, God will bless you. This is God talking to the church. How to conduct yourself. Listen, how to conduct yourself in the church is nothing new. As you can see, Paul went through himself with his church there in Ephesus. And it was his letter to them, telling them how to act. Are y'all feeling me here? So, conduct in the church is nothing new. Somebody give God a hand for that. Some people think it's a whole new thing. But listen, if Apostle Paul went through it, don't you think we don't go through it? Amen. Amen. Number 1. I've got 3 more points and we'll close. It says, don't aspirate your children. That's a big word that simply means don't ignore or get on your nerves of your children. Don't drive them crazy. Don't make them want to leave your house. Don't make them think where they can't stand you. Somebody say amen?
Amen.
Amen. Don't make them be ashamed of you. How many of y'all remember sometimes when your parents would come to the school and you start dumping your head back, oh God, oh God. And everybody in the class will know that's your mama. That's your mama. Ooh. Because see, that mama always come to school, they wouldn't quite dress and they wouldn't quite. See, mama was mad. Amen. And whatever they had on, that's how they came up in there, right? House coat and all, they don't care. They mad. Most when they come to the school and embarrass you, they come in there on purpose. They don't care. They mad. You don't messed up. They're calling you, come get your kid. Now you got to get off your job. You got to get up. Amen.
Amen.
And you don't care how you look. That's right. Some of y'all laughing. I see Bob laughing. Bob go like, yeah, that's right.
Amen.
Amen. I'm coming to get you. That's right. Amen. So first thing it tells you